Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today for Amazon Marketing Cloud Unlocked, your 20-minute guide to a winning ad strategy. We did this in 20 minutes to make sure that I wouldn't make any funny jokes, so we're going to get straight to it. My name is Eitan Fox. I head up partnerships here at WBX Commerce, and I'm incredibly excited to be here. After spending a number of years in the retail commerce space, I've experienced firsthand both the excitement around Amazon Marketing Cloud, but also all of the challenges that surround Amazon Marketing Cloud. And that's what drove me to join WBX Commerce in my role, because I'm passionate about AMC, and hopefully everyone on this call is just as passionate about it as I am. If you're not familiar, WBX is a tech-enabled, performance-focused Amazon advertising agency, and we are the leader in driving the most value from Amazon Marketing Cloud. I'm honored to introduce our speaker today, Drew Kramer, who is the SVP of Strategy here at WBX. Drew has been managing advertising technology for close to 15 years, and he leads our Amazon Marketing Cloud product and strategy, including the first of its kind platform that we've built called Glass, which is built using AMC to be able to provide unique audiences and insights to our brand and agency partners. So with that, it's my pleasure to introduce everyone to Drew Kramer.
Thanks, Eitan. WBX was an early adopter of AMC. We saw the value in clean room technology and what it could provide for brands in the future. We built our core business on this. I'm excited to show you how we use AMC to drive growth. We've done this with brands in various categories, but one specific scenario that comes to mind is a brand that sells in the supplement category. WBX was tasked with analyzing a specific set of products that were seeing declining revenue and to figure out how to rectify that trend. We utilized data from the Amazon Marketing Cloud, including looking at path to conversion of a sale between the Amazon DSP, as well as campaigns running through sponsored products, to develop an algorithm that had the goals of efficiency and scale in mind. We identified and paused ineffective campaigns with no impact to top-line sales, generating about $20,000 in monthly savings. We were able to reinvest those savings into campaigns that our algorithm determined were driving incremental sales. And with a 20% budget increase, this resulted in a 30% increase in top-line sales. We were able to take that algorithm and scale it across the rest of the campaigns in our portfolio. Today's agenda will cover a few things. I want to highlight the importance of the Amazon Marketing Cloud and the tremendous impact it can have on your advertising strategy. We'll cover what the Amazon Marketing Cloud is and its role in a winning ad strategy, keys to a winning ad strategy, and tips and best practices. And of course, we'll leave a few minutes for questions at the end. Please leave questions in the chat and we'll answer them at the end of the seminar. Some people here today might be using Amazon's managed services. Others may use an agency or handle things in-house. Whatever your solution is, today we'll ask the question, how are you using data from AMC to make your ads perform the most efficiently and effectively? It's one thing to get the data, it's another thing entirely to leverage it to drive performance. For example, if you're a company selling a product that's seasonally focused toward gift giving, you're probably interested in how to activate an audience of users who've added a product to a wish list, target them through the Amazon DSP, and then measure the impact of those users converting. That's all possible through AMC. What is AMC? It's a secure, privacy-safe, cloud-based data clean room. It houses pseudonymized data, which advertisers can use to run analytics and build audiences. This just means that personal identifiers are replaced with placeholder values in data sets that Amazon has access to. AMC was created to measure the ability to deliver the right message at the right time to the right user, and was later expanded with capabilities to enable targeting of said users. Amazon has a culture of customer obsession, and since the rollout of AMC, Amazon has listened to providers like WBX in expanding the capabilities of the platform. The Amazon Marketing Cloud functions as the connective tissue between sponsored ads, the Amazon DSP, retail data, first-party data, and third-party data. It allows you to measure user behaviors, create unique audiences that only can be activated through AMC, and ultimately provide a competitive advantage in taking actions to hitting the goals of your business. Everyone here is likely familiar with sponsored ads, Amazon's primarily search-based platform. In addition to your sponsored ad strategy, the Amazon DSP plays an important part in any winning ad strategy. The Amazon DSP is Amazon's programmatic ad platform. It allows you to buy media on Amazon owned and operated sites as well as third-party sites, some of which include Amazon.com, IMDb, Audible, Twitch, ESPN, Yahoo, and many more. There are a number of unique ad formats that can be purchased as well: display, video, streaming TV, streaming audio, and you can utilize first and third-party data for targeting, as well as retail ops data for measurement against your DSP spend. Using the Amazon DSP in combination with your sponsored ad strategy creates a full funnel advertising approach that allows you to reach customers at all stages of the shopping journey, whether that's targeting a user at the top of the purchasing funnel with a streaming TV ad to increase brand awareness, or an ad at the bottom of the funnel with a retargeting campaign. The DSP is a crucial part of your ad strategy. Combining the Amazon DSP and sponsored ads increases conversion rates about 400% on average with the clients that we've analyzed using data from AMC. AMC connects Amazon's vast data sets with your first-party data. Even though the data sets are pseudonymized, it provides a detailed, extremely valuable information about your customers. An example of this is what in-market or lifestyle audience segments are your first-party customers overlapping with. Another could be understanding the impact of Amazon media spend on your brand.com sales. In order to do this, you need to upload your first-party data and then use the Amazon Marketing Cloud in order to run those analyses. AMC can be challenging to harness, let alone leverage. If you're going to make an impact on your sales, you should be asking yourself, how is my brand leveraging data from AMC to make our ads perform as efficiently and effectively as possible? It typically requires a team of data scientists and engineers to make this data actionable. At WBX, we've reduced the friction of analyzing this data with a tool we've built called WBX Glass to make it simple to get personalized recommendations for your ad campaigns. Combining our WBX Glass tool with our in-house expertise, we've streamlined campaign optimization, whether it's audience activation, bid and budget modifications, or targeting changes, geography, device, etc. Audience targeting is critical to your Amazon ad strategy, and with AMC, the possibilities are endless. You can tailor your messages to specific segments, including demographics, interests, and shopping patterns. This improves your returns and reduces your costs. This ensures that more relevant ads with personalized messages are delivered to the right consumers, and it's an opportunity to connect with your ideal buyer. Amazon doesn't currently offer the ability to upload your own first-party data to AMC within its own UI, so you need to utilize the Amazon APIs in order to do this, or a platform like WBX Glass. With the planned deprecation of cookies, having your own first-party data will be a critical part of your audience and measurement capabilities. Amazon has a great instructional library to get started by pulling data and creating a few rule-based audiences, but there's endless possibilities of other use cases within AMC. At WBX, we drill down even further with custom audiences that pinpoint over 20 unique customer behaviors, including cross-selling, deal seekers, cart abandoners, and many more. A great example of this is when WBX worked with a brand selling items specifically for infants. We were able to identify a baseline rate of users who added products to their baby registry but didn't check out. Then we utilized AMC to activate an audience retargeting those users. After 8 weeks of measuring performance, we were able to use visualizations in WBX Glass to identify that the abandon rate of users who had added products to their baby registry but hadn't checked out decreased 15%. A couple tips and best practices for AMC include: make sure that you're measuring KPIs that are aligned with your business goals. There's lots of data within AMC, and you want to make sure you're pulling the right pieces. Look at ad exposed versus ad unexposed data to measure lift. Over the past few months, Amazon has made a lot of rollouts within their flexible shopping data in order to not only look at and measure the data coming through ads, but also users who had never been exposed to ads before. These are paid data sets, but they often net out results that are well worth the cost. Also, use insights to drive actions, whether it's an audience activation or another optimization lever. Again, going back to the point that data for data's sake isn't very useful, you want to make sure that when you're pulling data, there's something that you're ending up doing with it. Some common mistakes to avoid is don't just learn SQL. I've heard time and time again that if you learn SQL, you can use AMC, but that's not true. Just knowing SQL won't allow you to harness the power of AMC. You need to understand the data sets within the platform, how to access them, and all of the nuances that come along with the platform. Don't limit yourself to just the instructional queries Amazon provides. There's a lot of good information there, but it's just the beginning, not the end. There are far more use cases that you can utilize AMC for that aren't captured in those instructional queries. Don't give up. AMC can be very challenging to use it to its full potential. But when you find a solution to help you harness its power, it's a huge competitive advantage. Time and time again, agencies or brands get overwhelmed when they log into AMC. They use it once and then they never log back in. And that's a big reason why we've built the platform we've built. While we have teams of experts that are hands-on keyboard utilizing data from AMC to manage ad campaigns, our main focus is being a consultancy and tool provider for AMC. We partner with brands and agencies alike with solutions designed to address pain points and objectives for each. WBX Glass, the technology our team has built, makes it easy to get and understand Amazon Marketing Cloud insights without the need for a data science team or even the need to know SQL. For brands who are integrating with Amazon's sophisticated APIs, that might be a limiting factor, but this tool provides an out-of-the-box data delivery solution. WBX Glass powers our internal advertising management team, and it can be licensed as a SaaS tool, which is useful for brands who already have an advertising agency partner or agencies looking to scale the use of AMC across their ad ops teams. You can request a demo to see firsthand how this tool provides you help in your growth by reaching out to our head of sales and partnership, Eitan Fox, directly at efox@wbxcommerce.com. And now we'll turn it over to questions.
Thank you, Drew. We did get a handful of questions, so thank you for everybody who submitted. Before we jump into questions, I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. Please keep an eye out in your email over the next few days for a recording of the webinar. And also, we'd love to get some feedback if you found the content and what we shared to be helpful. I just want to quickly add that for those of you who have been in this industry for a long time and know a thing or two about ad tech and MarTech, we remember that 2012 was the year of video and 2015 was the year of mobile. If anybody was part of Unbox just a couple weeks ago, it's very clear that 2024 is going to be the year of Amazon Marketing Cloud. And as Drew alluded to, right, we are here in any capacity to support you. So if you're a brand, a marketer, or an agency looking to figure out the best way to leverage AMC and how it could benefit and impact your brand or your customers, please think about us. So with that being said, Drew.
Yes.
Where do we see AMC 3 to 5 years from now?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of as I was alluding to before, deprecation of cookies is coming. The importance of first-party data will only grow over time. So ensuring that you have a strategy of what you're doing with your first-party data will be critical. I think Amazon will continue to integrate with third-party partners, CDPs, to bring in other data sets that aren't currently available. They're not just specifically Amazon retail or ad data sets to help enhance what's in there. So I think the big theme you'll see is kind of expanding outside of just the data that Amazon provides into, other data sets as well.
Great. I got a question about reporting. If I'm looking at reporting, when should I be leaning on reporting from Amazon Marketing Cloud versus just the plain old reporting that I can pull from the DSP or sponsored ads within Amazon?
Yeah, that's a great question. One we've heard before. The way that I think about it is it's kind of broken down into two buckets. So one is there are certain pieces of data you can only get access to through AMC. So one of those examples would be new to brand customers for sponsored products. So you can't log into the console and get that. Likely, 60, 70, 80% of your ad spend is geared towards sponsored products. So having that metric is going to be really important. But again, you can only access that through AMC. I think the second thing is, DSP reporting, sponsored ads reporting, a lot of it's going to be transactional. So, the cost numbers, your return sales, they should be pretty spot on to what you end up getting billed for. Of course, there's always duplicative clicks that are removed, things of that nature, but it should be pretty close from a day-to-day transactional basis. When it comes to AMC, there are a number of nuances around thresholds in customers that need to be pulled into a specific query or an audience that you're building that it almost doesn't matter whether you have the exact number. You're more looking for directional guidance in how something's performing. So, an example of that would be, I don't necessarily care down to the exact number of customers that convert when they see a streaming TV ad, then a display ad, and then a sponsored product ad versus those who only see a sponsored product ad. I just want to understand the benefit having a better together strategy with the Amazon DSP and sponsored products is having, or sponsored ads is having, versus ensuring that the numbers are exactly right and matching up between the two platforms. Because in most cases, they just won't.
Great. And the last question we got was around SQL. You made mention of SQL in your presentation, Drew. Just out of curiosity, does our team need knowledge of SQL to be able to best leverage or use WBX Glass?
The answer is absolutely not. So we have basically removed SQL as a prerequisite to utilizing the platform. So within AMC's console, you're either writing freeform SQL. There are a few templatized queries that you can run, but oftentimes partners are confused in how to use it. We've really created the ability so that if you want a visualization and some type of insight, or you want to create an audience really quickly and be able to kind of scale rolling out these highly effective AMC audiences, you can do it directly in our platform. Now, that being said, we've also built the capabilities. If you have your own data science or BI team who does know SQL and is familiar with the platform, but is frustrated with some of the limitations within the AMC UI, you can use WBX Glass. For example, within the AMC UI, you can't schedule ad hoc reporting. If I have a very custom query and I want to have that data pulled every single day and just, be able to download it as a spreadsheet, today you have to go into the AMC UI, run that query, wait for it to run, download that data, remember which query is which. Within WBX Glass, you're able to save queries and then have them run on a scheduled basis so that when you come into the office every day, those custom queries are ready for you to download.
Perfect. I think that's it for the questions. Again, we appreciate everybody's time and insights, and thank you for asking the wonderful questions. And be on the lookout for future webinars just like this from WBX. And again, if you have any questions or have any interest in learning more about WBX or our Amazon Marketing Cloud Advantage or Edge, please feel free to reach out. Take care and have a great day.